welcome back to Murderhobos Anonymous. Yay! Where's my... There it is. My checklist. We are playing some 5th edition D&D here at Playmore Games in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thanks for joining us. Before we get started, just have some credits to go over. The music that you heard, most of the music you heard during the intro and you'll hear during combat and such things, is mostly from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack, which you can find on soundcloud.com/arenanet. Any background effects you'll hear are from tabletopaudio.com, and any battle effects you'll hear are from battlebards.com. We are playing 5th edition D&D. We are also playing with some house rules and some third-party sources, most of which you can find in the Twitch stream description below or in the description of the video on YouTube. And we've been playing Tomb of Horrors. Things happened last week.
Yes, they did.
You should probably attach a leash to
Mr. Goblin.
He's out of control.
He may have walked into a silvery gold mist. He may have failed a relatively easy I think it was a DC 13 intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, but I'm not going to leash you.
That's not exactly
we
easy
might want
for
to.
a goblin.
He could run
That's
around
true. That's
and
true.
Like, set off traps.
just lose control. He could die. You're just gonna let Mr. Goblin die
have trouble with like
because he's
easy.
basically a dog.
We gotta protect our weird puppy.
You're gonna be the first one who bites.
And Galerum just disappears. He's like, screw that, and then he disappears.
Mr. Goblin's like, shit, I should have gone with him.
Mr. Goblin is wandering.
Oh, no.
I am not going in that silver mist, so y'all can figure out some other way of getting around here, because I ain't going in there.
Yeah, Mr. Goblin's back up there with you guys.
I believe he looks more like his token every day.
Happily dancing or something. I don't know. Whatever goblins do when they're at 1 intelligence and 1 charisma.
Oh, and I forgot to do the lower thirds. Let me do that real quick.
Probably like foam at the mouth.
Yeah, foaming at the mouth, maybe. I don't know.
Do I get like a D6 bite attack because I got super pointy teeth?
So you just manifest super pointy teeth?
Well, I mean, look at the picture.
They weren't pointy.
I thought they were pointy. They look
not
pointy to me.
They're not pointy. Show Mr. Goblin again. They look pretty pointy. Oh no, they are kind of pointy. Yeah. Ish.
I mean, it's not magic, so it's not gonna really hurt too bad.
There we go.
Look how happy you are now.
So what we need to do is we need to get some meat and hang it on a stick, and then just use it as a fishing rod. Go get it!
You recognize your friends, and you can follow them, and you can protect them, but you can't use cast any spells, or talk or understand anything that anyone's saying.
Great for a paladin.
Yeah, and the effect goes away if you are under the if you go outside.
Yeah. I can't.
But you don't know that,
Yeah, I
probably.
don't know that.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything. I know you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
Though I'm kind of dubious, but I mean, I'm a goblin and you guys aren't goblins, and I feel like goblins typically don't trust things that aren't
Oh, but
goblins.
you know that these are your friends.
Yep. You're not super smart right now. You're not gonna deduce. Wait, maybe I shouldn't trust.
I mean, your wisdom score hasn't changed.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that wasn't very good to begin with.
My wisdom was 12. It's not super.
Well, then you would be wise enough to know that these good friends of yours are probably better than not having friends.
Wise, but incredibly stupid. You are the definition of street smarts, but no intelligence.
So what would you like to do now?
Not go into the mist.
Yeah, unless somebody has a way to make the mist go away.
I mean, it is only a DC 15 intelligence saving.
Yeah, no.
You said 13.
I was wrong. I believe you rolled a 14 last week.
I did. But that was with a luck stone, so it's actually...
Less. Like, I don't have a way to clear out the air.
All right, heading back.
Yep.
Guess Sarah and Wyron are in the front then.
I mean, you could try burning it off.
The lack of
You could try burning it off.
Sure. Do you want me to throw fire at it?
Yeah, sure, why not? Cast fireball at the darkness.
Fireball.
Do a
While you're
fireball.
doing that, it's probably not going to help, but I'll try to remove curse on him.
And I'll throw.
no effect.
Does fire affect it? Does it all? Are we exploded?
It looks like that's some sort of magical effect. You don't think fire's gonna
Okay, I
do
don't
anything?
know who's
I can try anyway.
Hi, Sumji.
Hello.
See, always throw fire. They agree.
Yes.
Okay, so that did nothing.
Nope.
Okay.
Huh.
Do we know if there was somewhere else we could go? The Pinecaster.
You can kind of make out some sort of
Tony.
Hi, Tony.
pillar-like shape in the mist, though the silver mist with streamers of gold partially blocks your view. Looks almost like a grotto.
It's kind of not sure which way to go.
I mean, you could make your save.
Yeah, no.
And
You
all
have a
of us turn
paladin
into
with you.
nuggets.
You're getting bonuses to your save.
Yeah, no. My
help
bonuses
the other
didn't.
paladin.
Yeah, I was gonna
Didn't
say,
that one get a bonus too?
Yeah,
That
it
was
didn't
with the
help.
paladin's bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't help.
Just don't roll poorly. I mean, that's generally a good idea.
Yeah,
anyway.
but it's me.
Try one last thing. I want to try to spell magic on him.
What is it? Is it a wisdom? It's a wisdom save?
It does not appear to be a spell effect.
Okay, I'm going to try something interesting.
Sure.
Last thing I could try is restoration, but I really don't think that's going to help with this effect.
I am going to cast daylight.
Yeah, you with daylight you're able to pierce. It's a yellowish light, for fog, and with that you're able to pierce through the mist and see that there is a grotto that looks like this.
Ooh, it's pretty.
I think it's meant to be. It kind of looks like like it's on a little peninsula or something, but I think that's just the cropping of the image and the transparency. So it's very strange. It's sort of a tree, and it looks like there's a little hollow area on the side of it, which matches the map.
But the sunlight doesn't burn anything off.
It doesn't heal our puppy.
Or heal our puppy.
Sure. We'll count daylight as
Well, it counts as daylight.
the warm sun.
It is.
It does.
And now that Galerum's not here, you can actually breathe clean air. Although the druid's probably not helping with that.
Yeah.
Mr. Goblin's like, why is my face so
Drooly. What are you talking about? It's always like that. Nothing happened. This is just you, man. You don't realize you drool a lot.
You really do drool a lot.
We just didn't want to say anything.
So the question is, do we want to try to go to the grotto or not?
I've had a bad experience.
Oh,
there.
I'm not going in. You and I can stay here, but she can fly.
But I still have to deal with the mist, right? It's not like dissipated.
You can fly over it. I don't know.
Can I?
How high does the mist go?
Can I go over
It
it?
fills the room.
Yeah, I figured. How much is the bonus that you give me for the wisdom?
How long does daylight last?
It actually 1 hour.
I'll give you advantage on the saves with daylight up.
Ooh. And how much do you give the paladin whatever thing?
+5.
Yeah.
Do you have
And I have +5 for wisdom naturally, so I would just need to get A 5.
It's
Okay.
an int save.
Huh?
It's
It's
an
intelligence? Damn. Sorry, I thought it was wisdom.
You do have +2. Look, that's better than negative.
That's, you
And,
know what?
and Mr. Goblin already failed, so I'll give you, immunity or whatever. You don't need to make the save again.
Do you have any ability to create,
Wind.
air?
Shame Gower was not here. We'll just turn him around and squeeze.
Anyone can make punch.
Do you have Gust of Wind?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you have Gust of Wind prepared? Because I believe it is a druid spell.
It can be prepared.
You can
Anything can
take. You haven't taken a long rest yet.
We have not taken a long rest, and we could, eat beans. And
So many wins.
I don't know if we want to.
you don't know if you want to eat beans, or you don't know if you want to take a rest.
Yes.
I could do Gust of Wind. I haven't used any second level spells. So yeah, I could be prepared.
Sure.
Sure, let's try Gust of Wind.
All right. Whoosh. And you blow the mist away, and you can see a clear path to the grotto. Though it seems to be filling back in.
Okay.
Walk carefully
Let's
and
go.
quickly.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Run over to the grotto.
Blowing at the sides whenever it gets too close.
If that works.
It does.
Give Mr. Goblin a fan.
Inside, you see arguably the best token you could ever have. It's a token that
my
has the
gosh.
name of the creature.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
I love it.
Such gorgeous artwork.
Some real work went into
Hooray
it.
for wizards for not supplying artwork for the token. You see a fey creature, female fey creature, sort of elf-like, but with, I don't know, branches growing out of her hair or something. Not quite a dryad.
Siren.
That's her name, but you haven't asked that yet.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey there. I'm Thud. Who are you?
Hello, Thud. I'm Siren.
Hello, Siren.
How is your time in the tomb?
Not great. Not great so far. Any chance you can help us out?
Possibly.
Okay, cool.
So what is this? Do you know what's causing the silver mist?
No, it's always been here. It's harmless, though.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it not? It's harmless to me.
Yeah, our goblin had some trouble with it.
Next to her, or within the little grotto there, you can see there are two sacks in the back of the little grotto there. A large one and a small one lying on the floor next to her.
Just ask what's
in there?
Is it polite to ask what's in your sack?
I cannot say.
Those exact words.
You don't know, or you just don't want to tell us? It's okay.
I've never looked.
Really? Why not?
Can you look now?
I saw no need.
Look now. So you can tell us, because now you need to tell us.
Possibly.
We'd appreciate it.
Please. It's the magic word.
I can give you a snake.
I like his name.
Let's go for sex.
Abracadabra.
I was lied to as a child.
Do you mind if we look in the sacks?
If you like.
Can you toss him over here?
They're right here.
I mean, aren't we already
Walk
pretty
over,
close
pick
to
up
her?
the small sack.
You pick up the small sack. Siren and the large sack both disappear instantly.
Uh-oh.
The small stack, roll a d10.
I missed her already.
6.
Who's kind?
Roll a d6.
He didn't really know what was going on, but he was perfect back there.
You find 6 potions of greater healing inside the sack.
I guess it's a good thing you found that one.
Yes, I'm sure there wasn't anything in the large sack.
Nah.
I'm sure the siren had nothing
At all.
to give you.
Exactly.
Nah.
But hey, potions of healing, that's good.
If we get to drink them before we die.
Yeah.
I thought it was inappropriate to ask if we could look inside the siren.
We could have.
We could.
It's
Might be
highly
illegal.
inappropriate.
Highly
You gonna
inappropriate.
do another gust of wind to get out?
I don't have any more spell slots. Or
We're taking a nap here.
Oh, are you gonna take a long rest in the grotto?
Is the grotto safe?
No.
Missed.
Maybe. Maybe we'll get teleported away.
I mean, I still have light up, so we can see. So you and I can misstep to the other side.
Yeah.
Leave us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know.
What would you like to do?
We could take a nap.
Byron tried to help, so I probably wouldn't leave him behind.
I need the gust!
You didn't help me with the insanity.
I didn't put you
You
on
weren't
leash.
insane. You were just really, really dumb.
Yeah. You were fine.
You were really simple.
The simpleness.
What was I supposed to do anyway?
Cast daylight.
That was me.
Yeah, Mr. Goblin came walking out of the mist and said, "Life's like a box of chocolates."
Hey, Forrest Gump had very high charisma.
Yes, he did.
He had a high charisma and a high fate rating because he just kept getting involved a little bit.
He had the lucky feet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for when it came to his butt.
and he was a divination wizard.
That too.
Anyway, what you gonna do?
Is it nap time?
Well, we can't get out. I mean, can you guys get out? Because we could probably. Because what? Misstep is.
30 feet.
How far is it to safety?
30 feet.
How high up does the mist go? Does it go all the way to the ceiling?
It appears to, though it's hard to see the ceiling due to the mist. But you can kind of make out it's sort of a domed cavern in which this tree sits. And it is well lit in here.
I have dark vision, so
Yeah.
We could have a nap.
So when I look straight up from in here, is mist over top of the tree at this point?
Yeah, it's sort of filtering through the tree, but there's sort of a protective area in the middle
Mr.
where you
Goblin's
currently
also
are.
immune, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
You can just go explore if you wanted.
You can. I'm not.
No,
At least today.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to go
the
ahead
rest of this.
and take a rest here since it is relatively safe?
I'm good with it.
We can try.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do
Are you
watches.
setting watches?
Yeah.
All right. What order of watch would you like?
I'll go first.
Second.
3 watches, 4 watches. 7.
Well, whatever we need in order for everybody
Am I
to
true seeing this? That's still up at this point.
Within
We're
the
building
rules of
anything?
the game, 3 is the minimum. I think. It's within the common practice. 3 is typically the minimum. So who's doing watches? You're doing first,
Second.
second, third. All right. Sorry. Roll a d20.
Sorry. See if it works. Aha!
12.
Fireball.
Okay. Mr. Goblin.
5.
5. Okay.
I've doomed us all.
You have.
And Erd or Thud.
Thud.
Oh, I need to change. I did the wrong lower third. My bad. What'd you roll?
11.
Dum dum.
Yeah, you're fine. No encounters. If Erd's birds were birds, what's Thud's birds?
Thud is snakes. Snacks. Danger noodles.
Snooks.
Snooks.
Snacks?
Snakes. Snaky snacks. Danger noodles.
Thud and snakes.
Totally dangerous.
Danger noodles.
It's cut off. Oh well. Thud.
With the dwarf in armor in it.
I could do.
So yeah, you took a long rest. It was all quiet.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Very peaceful in the grotto. Full long rest. Full reset.
Okay.
You know, we could just live here. Just screw the rest of the
Yep.
thing.
This is a nice place.
just
Like that's
live
amazing.
here.
Side was here.
Nobody will bug
There's
us.
no food or water or anything.
That's not
Berries.
important.
We've got
You're not high enough level to cast create food.
Good berries.
Good berries.
Good berries, yeah. Good berries.
Just gonna survive off
And
the
then
good berries.
and then create water is a pretty low level druid
yeah.
spell.
I mean, we're pretty set. We can just enjoy living here.
All
Or we
right.
could do gust of wind and we could leave.
So I guess
How about we do
you
this
we're
one?
moving on to Tomb of Annihilation then. Or- Actually, I have a one shot that I might run if we finish early. It's for 4th level.
All right, so let's gust of wind out of here.
All right, you gust to win. You run out. This show on the road here, and you start walking back.
Yup.
There's a door that you passed through previously.
Yup.
What are you gonna do with the door? It's open still.
Go through the door.
You go through the door. Excellent.
We didn't go south, did we?
I'm gonna
You haven't
close
gone
the
north
door
or
and
south.
rearm the
Yep.
trap.
What trap?
That door didn't have a trap.
Asara and Wyron, since you're in the front, I need you to make. Oh, actually, you don't make a save. The floor opens up beneath you,
Ah!
Are we dead? Are we dead?
which is weird because you checked and there were no traps here.
Yeah.
Ah, it changes.
Mr. Goblin's like, goodbye, friend.
Yeah, Mr. Goblin and Thud are walking along behind Asara and Wyron, and Asara and Wyron just go. And you will both take 2d10
It's just a sinkhole.
piercing damage from the spikes, 11 from the spikes, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit, you're gonna get super tetanus.
Oh, terrible damage.
Yeah.
So you'll take 5 of the 10. What'd you roll?
I rolled 13.
Ooh, you will take the full 10 poison damage. Unless, you're high enough level that you don't take poison damage. I think, is it Paladin or? I think that might just be Monk.
I'm checking actually. I know I don't take disease.
I don't take poison.
I think I still take poison.
And we'll just storyboard your eventual escape from the pit.
Oh yeah, I mean rope, throw it up to.
Is it a necrotic?
Would you like to try to pin the pit closed?
I mean, we're not gonna go back.
Okay.
We're gonna make like a chalk mark.
Yeah.
Did you add your +5?
Nice and obvious. That's there.
Oh no, I didn't add.
And also
you
now
get
that we
+5,
know that's
remember?
changing, I'm going forward. I'm gonna be looking for traps. I have good perception.
I forgot the +5 paladin bonus.
Oh, well, then you just take 5 and then. Just, as this is the only one that you have not rigged to not trigger, I need to make a note that you didn't.
Are we going to be coming back?
I don't know.
It is changing, it could, but no, it's gonna be a surprise when we cross it again.
Okay.
It didn't seem too hurtful at the time.
I am going to.
I lost 5 of my 10 temporaries.
We're fine. No super tetanus. We're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Create a new divine spell.
You have a north passage and a south passage. I think you had. There is a door to the north.
Yeah, but
It's
it wasn't
supposed
on
to
the
be
map.
there, but it's not, and there's a door to the south.
North?
North.
North?
All right, and I'm gonna be looking for traps along the way.
Okay.
We will let search for traps.
Perceptions?
14.
No traps. There's a door.
All right, open the door.
You just open the door? Alright.
That is not the one opening the door.
Okay. You open the door. You are faced with a blank wall.
Ooh.
We touch the wall to see
Search
if it's
the
real.
wall.
Roll a perception.
That is a 17.
Nice. You find a secret door.
Haha, there's a door in that wall.
Wait, so
Behind
there's
the
a door with a wall behind it and a
with
secret door. Okay, that's not weird.
Yeah.
That's not a dungeon.
Looking.
It's not like there was something you find the false to find the true.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
something about
That might have been something on that message that you should pay attention to.
I'm paying very little attention in general to this message.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Enter
all
the
right.
columned hall, you'll come and there the throne. That's key and keyed. Somebody keyed their throne. So rude.
So rude.
So you open the door?
Yes, I will open the secret door.
All right. Roll another perception.
No, that one's only a 12.
My passive's a 15.
You would have found the first secret door. All
Do
right.
you want to perceive?
Yeah, I'll 17.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
Alright, we keep going. We march along to a little dirge.
March along, march along. There's a door. There does not appear to be trapped or locked. Open the door.
Yeah.
You open the door. Passage continues. The passage that continues to the east ends with a set of double doors.
Let's check the walls before we open the double doors. Check the walls.
17. Looking at the walls.
You do not see anything on the walls or on the doors.
Okay. All looks good to me.
Alright. Check the doors for traps. I'm like crappy with perception, so that's all you.
Yeah, 18 traps.
Not trapped.
Okay.
Alright, open the door.
Doors are open.
You open the door. As you open the door, you see little tubes in the walls on the other side of the door, and gas starts to billow out from them
Not again.
toward you. I need everyone to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Don't forget your
This
plus
is
5.
against disease.
15.
Okay.
I don't think I did that.
Wait, I get your plus 5?
You get plus 5, yeah.
Okay.
So, Mr. Goblin,
27.
you're good.
Does 10 pass?
You are not good.
Get the plus 5?
I did. I just
21.
rolled.
You're good.
Yeah.
21.
You're good. So
So,
the
thud.
gas billows forth. You're all like, ah! And thud,
Buds?
I'm immune to
Thud.
poison.
it is not poison.
Damn.
And based on the way it's worded, it's also not sleep. You fall unconscious.
I reach in my bag, pull out some cloth, and jam it into the
Roll
tubes.
2d4.
Oh god.
4 and 3.
7.
You will be asleep or unconscious for 70 minutes.
Oh. I mean,
What would you like to do now? The gas billows out and then eventually dissipates.
that could be worse. You guys. I guess I don't have a say in the matter.
Yeah, you got a streak on your cheek. You have a streak on your cheek.
So does this room smell like chloroform?
Like paint or what?
I don't know. It's
I was painting.
but you probably have a paint streak on your cheek.
It happens. I also have
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So Thud's unconscious.
have a nice nap.
You want to carry Thud?
The corridor continues and there's a door that's poorly covered to the west there.
Did you want to carry Thud, Mr. Goblin?
Yeah. I was trying to see if I had something that
He's
could
covered in
make
snakes.
sleep go away. I'm gonna eat some of your snakes.
You're gonna eat my snakes?
Yeah.
That's rude.
Yeah, we really need a spell called Waken.
I don't think that does what you think it does.
Nope.
Would be good for all those animal friendships you have.
Yay.
Had, I should say. That was our not thud.
Oh, nope,
Yeah,
that
so
doesn't-
far Thud is a different attitude when it comes to being a druid.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
What about Greater Restoration? I don't have that.
I don't have that either. I could kill you and use Revivify.
Let's not.
It's a good plan, though.
Let's not.
If all else fails.
Let's not.
I mean, we don't really
That-
know.
Only 70 minutes.
That might not work.
Come on.
We don't know him.
If it was going to be like 70 years or something, I'd be like,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a a physical effect that doesn't necessarily end when you die.
True.
I'll continue to be asleep when dead.
You're not asleep. You're unconscious.
I'll continue to be unconscious when dead. I mean,
You could say that's like
Well,
the ultimate
if
state
you
of
were
unconsciousness.
revivified after you die, the poison is still in your system, and you'll just continue to be unconscious. Your body will continue processing the poison until you wake up 70 minutes later.
I feel like your
It is
body
greater
is processing when you're
restoration,
dead.
so
Well, no, it
Professor
would
earlier.
pause the clock, so to speak.
Yeah, but I can only
Okay.
pause it for a minute, so
So it doesn't really help.
yeah. Unless we pump out
Greater
loads of
Restoration
blood.
does say any reduction, you can correct any reduction to one of the target's ability scores.
However, do we really care? It's only 70 minutes.
I mean,
No, I'm talking about his intelligence.
Oh, he's fine.
I was just reading.
you know, he's fine.
Cast a lot of
He's
greater
fine.
restorations and restore them 1 point at a time.
All right, so you're gonna carry Thud. I guess we'll head to the next door.
I mean,
Sorry, roll a d4.
That is 3.
Oh, good. You don't die.
that's good.
You gonna walk back?
Not that door.
Oh, you're walking forward.
Yeah, we're gonna go forward.
I mean,
Okay.
nothing happened to us with the poison.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
We're just carrying we're just carrying Thud around.
Yeah, I mean, you can just leave me there. I assume you're gonna come back through because there's another door south.
Maybe.
Whatever.
Maybe.
Not exactly my decision. So it's fine.
Mr. Goblin will just stick you in his
There's
back.
another pair of double doors.
Just tie a rope to your leg and drag you behind
You
us.
want to check the doors? You probably have better perception.
I'm sorry.
Check the door.
Don't throw your dice on the table.
Does that
13.
message have anything to say after the false and true, true and false, and all
It's
that?
supposed to be a columned hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have found no columns.
Or
What is the line about the find the whatever?
When you find the false, you find the true, and into the columned hall you'll come, and there the throne is keyed. You said it was what, a 13?
There's no color.
No, he had a 13 on checking the door for traps.
Does not appear to be trapped.
I will open the door.
Wyron, roll the d4. 4. Oh, lovely.
Uh-oh.
Everyone roll for initiative.
I assume I don't roll.
No, you don't.
We can use you as a weapon. How about that?
Just throw me at them. I mean, I am covered in snakes.
Yeah, they might be scared of snakes. You never know.
Yeah.
Improvise Thud.
I'll just toss. I'll throw the snakes. Thud can not be swung around just in case, like, I bang him on a wall or something.
Yeah, I don't want to break Thud.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Can't guarantee Thud won't get stepped on, but you know.
I'm carrying him. He's like a backpack. It's probably like the easiest way for a goblin to carry an elf.
Okay.
You don't think that's too bulky, honestly.
What?
I don't think that's too bulky. Thanks, Scotty.
I was just thinking fold him up and stick him in the backpack.
He's got like legs sticking out, some extra arms up top.
No, see what we do is we get the backpack and put holes in the bottom of it, and we do like what they do with kids. You know, you stick the legs out and then have the arms hanging over.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
before we
sounds
did all of this, we
adorable.
spent like 10 or 20 minutes rigging that.
Yes. So you've got a backpack for Thud.
It would be like an excellent costume for the spider.
Those of you who are familiar with Tomb of Horrors may recognize the name in the turn order right now.
I don't. I'm not.
Wyron.
I don't know what that means.
It's actually a thing in Tomb of Annihilation as well, I think. Wyron, what did you roll for initiative?
16.
16. Thud, what did you roll for initiative? Not that it matters.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Thud's gonna go with a 14 because that's what I rolled.
Oh, okay.
He's attached to me.
You're a small creature dragging a medium creature. Okay.
Yeah.
He's in my backpack.
It's a backpack. We rigged the backpack where it's got leg holes and.
Okay,
It looks
you're still
really
going to be moving
weird.
at half speed, but Mr. Goblin, 14?
14.
You can
Sarah.
put me down.
11.
No, you're in my
11,
backpack.
wow.
It's
Yeah,
more
I
fun
rolled
this way.
It is much more fun this way.
Sounds adorable.
So you open the door, and right at the front of the door is this. If this was a real life game, it would look like a steamroller.
Oh.
Big flattened thing. It is exactly 10 feet wide. Looks like it fits inside of this corridor perfectly. It is very, very big,
Looks like a block of cement.
and it's starting to roll forward just as you open the door. Wyron, what would you like to do? It's completely blocking the door. You can kind of see that it's a 20-foot by 20-foot room, but
There's a lot of options that I can see right now. So I'm going to hit it with Berserk Axe.
okay.
It's 25 to hit.
That hits. And your axe appears to do nothing to it.
Alright.
Is it made of steam?
You can see steam kind of jetting out of it
Okay.
as it's starting to roll forward.
I mean, the
Toward
picture
you.
looks like it's a big block of cement.
There isn't a token
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
There is a mini you can get in Monsters Menagerie. It's a really cool one because I think it's also in Tomb of Annihilation.
Well, I will head down the corridor away from it.
Okay. Full movement.
Your name might be squished.
It might be.
So you move 30 feet.
Squish the rogue.
You have the ability to teleport.
I don't know if it's gonna take him with me.
What spell?
Misty Step.
No.
That's true.
Dimension Door would work though.
You do have Dimension Door, or you should. Because I do.
I think that might have been Nico that had Dimension Door. Not.
No.
You have Dimension Door because it's Vengeance Paladin.
Ah, yeah, that would do it.
If you want to take him from me,
You pass off the backpack.
yeah, I put the backpack on the ground. Look at Erd, sadly. Not
Thud.
Erd.
Thud.
Or you can Misty Step and I'll throw them at you. And then Misty Step.
How
Because
far can
dimension-
you throw a medium creature?
I've got an 18 strength.
About maybe 18
Wait,
feet.
catch.
You might take some damage.
Thud won't notice.
What you gonna do?
Oh yeah. Look at it. You're
Alright, I'm gonna give.
catch.
I'm gonna pass Thud off to Sarah
Okay.
Okay.
and Misty Step 30 feet.
All right. That's 30 feet.
Actually tempted to do something silly.
And then run 15.
Just 15.
That's half. Oh, I can go 30 now because I passed Thud off.
Yep.
Yeah, 30.
All right.
Okay, this is gonna be kind of silly.
I'm always a fan of that. Sarah. Thought is with you.
You can bring one willing creature of your size or smaller
What?
with Dimension Door.
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you didn't know that.
Unconscious people can't give consent.
Do you want to go with me? Yes. Okay, gave consent.
There we go.
I don't think this is gonna work, but it's gonna be amusing to try.
You're gonna try like Misty Step behind it.
Yes, I'm gonna Dimension Door behind it. Because hoping that it goes that way and then I can just walk away.
Wisdom.
The only problem is if not, she might become Squish because I can't Misty Step with her and I can only do Dimension Door once.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Okay. Yeah, you were able just like right inside the room.
I want to be like not really. I want to be behind it,
Not-
and then I'm going to go down to like the corner.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm not like it is
Right there?
Yeah, so it would have to move, so I would have to. Yeah.
Okay. Steam Juggernaut's turn. Wyron, roll a d6 because this mostly pertains to you.
6.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
It moves 60 feet.
Oh, jeez.
So that's 40 feet.
Ow.
And that's 20 feet.
Mr. Goblin's
Wyron, or Mr. Goblin, you heard a squish. Wyron, you're dead.
Aw.
Completely.
Got turned into a pancake.
Yeah.
oh no.
This steam juggernaut came thundering down the halls and just as you were trying to reach the doors.
Oh no.
Oh, you're next.
Wyron, you are dead. Mr. Goblin.
Mr. Goblin now Misty step behind it.
No, because it's completely filling the hallway.
Oh no.
You can't see past it. And Misty Step requires sight.
I don't know.
Wait, that's not a double door, so it can't fit through it. That I know of. I'm gonna run 30 feet
Okay.
to my death.
30 feet to my death.
Mr. Goblin was cured only to be destroyed.
Okay, 30 feet.
Yep. That's it.
Sarah.
I'm going to run out after it.
Switching the
He might be
lighting.
the only survivor.
No?
I mean, I think you're right that it can't go through that door because it's only a single. Maybe.
So, what you doing?
I'm running out after it,
Okay.
but I'm not seeing them
Reason
after it.
you're...
Okay.
Oh, there you are. Oh, maybe it was actually working. Maybe I just scrolled up. Oh, there you are. Okay.
So I'm doing a full move, or doing a move where I'm going to go back to the hallway.
So that's 15. That's 30. You gonna dash?
I can see Wyron.
Did you abandon me?
You can see a red smear on the ground.
Is the rest of him like stuck like in a cartoon to the wheel? Like,
There's a red smear, and it continues down to the bottom of the corridor, and then turns west.
So he's beyond Revivify.
You
Yeah.
by a puddle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Revivify restores broken limbs, and he doesn't have any.
Yeah.
this is like a true.
He's Will Wheaton. He's been turned into red jelly.
Yeah.
A reincarnate or a resurrect would probably work.
Unfortunately, I don't have either one of those.
You know who did?
See?
You might have reincarnate.
I can check. What?
You're
what
also
level is that?
asleep for
Yeah,
also
but you can
asleep.
still check.
like 50 more minutes.
Yeah. What level is that?
No idea.
Okay, thanks.
I just know it's a spell because Doug cast it.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be so ridiculous.
You just
Okay.
won't be an Azamar anymore.
Yeah, I can do reincarnate. So get me to survive, and then maybe you will survive.
So maybe Wyron will come back as a different race.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll definitely come back as a different race. Can't roll as Azamar.
We'll have to modify the table to include all of the Volos races, including the monstrous ones.
Okay, all of his stuff has been destroyed. I will actually head that direction.
Isn't it gonna
You gonna
come
dash?
back?
I'm gonna go up to the door.
I feel like you should have left Thud in the room because your speed is halved with Thud. Or was that only me because I was small?
It's
just
fine,
you.
your strength.
You were small.
I was just being mean. It's 25 more feet to there. Tony
the doors
says,
are
"Come
open."
back as gnome barbarian."
Yes.
So the doors are open.
They're open, and you can hear the steam juggernaut in this hallway.
I'm going to close the doors and pin them shut.
Yeah, they do not close; they're locked open.
Crap. Okay.
Just gonna stop here.
Go back 5 feet and hope.
I'm thinking here. Oh no, wait, actually I have more than I have more than one. No, I do only have one level 4. I'm casting Death Ward on Thud.
What does that mean?
I touch a creature and grant it with a measure of protection from death. The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point, and the spell ends.
Yay!
If the
I
spell
don't
is
think
still in
they-
effect,
I
It
So-
doesn't take damage.
Yeah,
It
the
just dies.
downside is that
I'll be alive in a
the actual reading of it, which is always rough, especially with Tomb of Horrors, is everything it rolls over is squashed to a pulp. There is no appeal.
okay.
So if you do not take damage, you are dead instantly. So if you want to modify your decision,
Yeah.
you're pretty sure that the Steam Juggernaut would knock you to 0 and then knock you to 0 a couple more times as it rolls over you.
Oh, man. At least Mr. Goblin survived.
Mr. Goblin's got this.
Trying to.
Maybe you should try to get ready to jump on it.
How tall is? I mean, is it
Takes
like?
the whole space, doesn't it?
It does okay.
It's as if the corridor was designed for this.
I'm gonna run back to the room.
You've dashed to get here.
Yeah.
You move 30 and then 25, so you can move. You can basically stand in the puddle.
Oh, there's gonna be a bigger puddle.
It's gonna make such a big puddle.
Thud, since you are not complicit in any of this, I'd like you to roll the d6. Just so you're aware, you really, really don't want to roll above a 3.
Yeah,
I feel like it's above a 2.
At least this round. Or yeah, I guess above
That's a 2.
That's
Two.
a 2. Yeah, you're right,
That's
a
a
2. Because it's 20 feet to here,
Oh my gosh.
and it turns. And it is now Mr. Goblin's turn.
Mr. Goblin's gonna run up to the door and watch.
You won't be able to see. You'll just be able to hear our squish. Why would you want that?
He's a goblin. He's kind of weird.
Mr. Goblin was nicer when he had no mind.
You knew you
He's
were your friend.
experienced things, and now he's just curious. He can't do anything. I don't think. Let's see.
The problem is it's not a creature.
No.
Because there's certain things that if it was a creature, I could do something to.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, if it was a creature, I would have used hold monster on the damn thing.
Yeah, because
No.
it's like banishment, hold person.
Are there any plants?
No,
Ah,
not nearby. What you doing, Osara?
Heading back to the room. Full dash back into the corner.
Praying.
And praying to Jeff, the beer.
They're pulled up.
I'm gonna say this one right. Damn it.
Because you have the character sheet.
To Captain Jeff, the not loaded.
there, got
I
it.
don't think
It
that's
doesn't
his
work.
name.
There and stuff.
Jeff has forsaken us.
No, Jeff. There he is. Captain Jeff, the actual beer god of beer, wire, bear, biscuits, and beer. To save his one and only paladin.
There is no response.
No! My god has forsaken me.
Sarah, roll a d6.
Alright. We'll roll it here. 2. Okay.
Okay, you have another round to
Try to figure something out.
figure something out.
Yeah. Work out that.
Take a short rest?
Can we see the hallway because it's blocked off?
No. Here, we'll just...
Let's just focus on what's his face.
Huh? Mr. Squid.
Hey,
Get crushed again.
It's focusing on Sarah.
for a second. Holding spell or sleep? I don't think that would help.
No, because they all target creatures, and it's not a creature. Okay, so
Never listen
Is
to me, I
each-
lead us to death.
how big is each square?
The bolt
The
squares are
big-
10 feet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if it comes into the room,
I might be
It's-
able to run out again.
yeah.
How?
If it has 40 feet, as long as it doesn't go into the corners, as long as it doesn't go sideways, and because we don't know how it turns.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like if it goes straight?
Yeah, so if it rolls in and then rolls that way, I'm fine. The problem is if it rolls in and then rolls this way, I'm screwed. Well, actually, no, even then, it's not big enough to hit the corner, so I'd still be in the corner and I'd be fine.
Yeah. Or, well, it's too big to hit the corner.
Yeah, so
You
because
did
it would,
see it turn on a dime.
Yeah, but the problem is it doesn't matter. It's at a corner and it's 10 feet. I still have this section where I'm safe.
Unless it goes along the wall.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If
I
it,
had
if
to-
it's directly towards you in the corner, then yes, it would.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know, because if it goes in to where it goes up 20, then turns, and then goes 20 this way, as long as they roll a 4, I'm okay. Because
Yep.
then it doesn't turn again and come this direction. Because it can't go this way. If it does, I still have the section of the corner, so I'm fine. I just need to make sure it rolls under a 4. If
Yeah.
it rolls over a 4, all bets are off.
Yes. So would you like to roll a d6?
Actually, I'm going to do something before I roll a d6.
Okay. Would you like to
You should cast Find Steed and get a giant lizard.
so it can kill it instantly?
No, see, when it comes into the room, it can prepare to run out.
I'm going to haste
Case?
on myself.
Yeah, that works. Giant lizards, though.
I like giant lizards.
I like giant lizards too, but I was going to do haste on myself. When it was in the room, was it exactly as big as tall as the room too? Does the room have any like height
I think it takes up the whole
It's
thing.
the whole size. It's fitted.
for the room as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see. Wait, haste lasts up to 1 minute.
Yeah. So you can choose as the ready action. You can choose up to your speed as the action. So you can't dash with a ready, but you can move up to your speed. Which I think haste adds to your speed or doubles your speed.
Fairly certain. Double.
Choose a willing target. You can see within range. I can see myself. Until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled. It gains a +2 bonus to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws and gains an additional action on each of its turns.
Yeah.
So I get an extra action.
But the ready action only allows you to do specific things.
Yeah, but it says but my additional action can be used to dash.
Yes, but if you're readying an action, you can move up to your speed, which would be doubled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the haste action is either an attack action or to dash action, which is a quadruple speed because you doubled your speed. And dash gives you a second set.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cast haste on myself,
Okay.
and then I'll ready an action to bolt out of the door.
Okay. Roll a d6.
Fingers crossed for less than a 4. We have less than a 4.
Good news is it's less than a 4.
Bad news is it's
gonna be in the door.
It's gonna be in the door.
Yeah.
But I can hold action again as soon as it moves. Can I move?
Sure. Roll,
Because it has to move one way or another, which gives me a chance to bolt out.
yeah, roll a dexterity saving throw.
You have advantage on those, right?
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws. That is 2 D20. I also need to see what my dexterity is. There it is. One's a natural 20.
Okay, then.
So at least a 25.
So it
That's a
starts to
26.
move forward. You slip by it. As soon as you get behind it, it starts moving the other way, but you're able to slip away.
And I'm going to bolt.
Yeah. I'll assume that you have at least 60 or something movement.
My speed is 30.
You're able to get past.
Yeah, my speed is 31.
If you had rolled poorly on initiative,
That would be squished.
you'd be squished.
And now we just have to wait probably another 68 minutes.
No, see,
because
we
all
took
humans are
20
gonna-
minutes to build a backpack.
Okay, 20 minutes to build the backpack. All right.
And then 2 minutes to cry.
So, the question is Wyron being reincarnated, or is a replacement coming in?
Do you want to be reincarnated?
Do you want to be reincarnated?
Well,
We need a priest. Okay.
there's 2
Do you have a character ready?
I just have to choose a, choose my magic item for a certain rogue.
I don't even have a magic item. I never chose my magic item.
Your very rare magic item.
Yeah, I never chose one.
It's too bad. I'm sure there were a lot of items that might have been.
Try to help the situation.
Hey, I went out with the best item ever. My brain.
There you go.
Who needs magical
As you're
items?
walking back to the false door, everyone roll a perception check.
Except for the unconscious.
No, we
Alright,
waited for her.
You're going to wait 70 minutes?
Yes.
Or 60,
What are we
69 minutes and 40 seconds or something?
Down to like 50 some minutes. And then,
Each round is 6 seconds.
yeah, but we had to make a book bag.
Backpack. We spent an hour making a backpack. 10 minutes later.
Bit 20 minutes.
What's going on? Why am I in this thing?
Don't worry about it. You're staying there
Oh,
now.
excuse me.
Yeah, the thing about being in a backpack that's being worn by a goblin is that your feet are dragging on the floor.
Yeah.
It's actually you're on your knees being dragged.
No, see, what Mr. Goblin has rigged up is that the legs stick out at strange angles, like a spider.
So you're actually bumping into walls.
It's
Yeah.
really uncomfortable. Can I please get out?
It's great. He's really excited about
He's
it.
covered in
He wish cameras were real.
You're also covered in snakes. Keep
Also
that.
covered in snakes.
I don't think he cares.
How are your perception checks?
14.
15.
I have crap perception.
16.
You find a trapdoor.
Ooh.
Looks as though there was a trapdoor, a secret door, secret trapdoor, behind the secret door that was behind the false door.
Ooh. Secret door behind the false door, behind the trap door, behind the thing. Huh?
Where was the column thing?
Oh, we haven't found that yet.
We're still looking for the columns.
Yeah, we're sort of stuck on that one. So there's a secret door, so we find the trap door, we open the trap
Trapdoor opens to a steep flight of narrow stairs that spirals down to a 5-foot wide tunnel.
Okay, that's going to be really awkward for you to carry.
Can I please just walk?
No. Alright, I will head down first.
That way, when Mr. Goblin inevitably trips,
You just land on all fours with the goblin underneath you, and that's all that happens. You don't even hit the ground.
I would do an uncle just walking.
And then you can do push-ups and grind his face into the ground.
Well, here's the funny part. When Thud wakes up, Thud can just put its feet on the ground, stand up, and then it's carrying you as if you were in a baby carriage.
Yeah, now you're backpack.
Goes from backpack to baby carrier.
Perfect. I like this plan.
All right.
This is so wrong. Oh, okay, so we are in a room that looks really weird.
5-foot Why? Oh, here, let me unhide the dotted lines. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're in a long 5-foot wide tunnel.
So we're checking for traps as we walk.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course. Of course, of course.
Just because it seems safe doesn't mean it is.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, there's no traps at all.
Nothing.
I see nothing.
I got 21. Do I still also see nothing?
You also see nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a goblin in front of you. Seems to be always in front of you, no matter which way you turn.
Yeah, that's because I'm carrying the goblin at this point.
I mean, you're the one that chose to walk.
I imagine
I
the
did.
goblin is starting to coo like a baby as he's in this baby carrier.
Just accepting the role.
Maybe.
He's snacking on snakes.
Stop eating my snakes!
They just keep regenerating for some reason. They keep appearing.
They are precious.
Perfect snack.
No, they are my precious babies, and you will not eat them. They're also probably poisonous. Ew.
Eh.
Every now and then I touch myself and heal.
The tunnel from the south emerges into a corridor that heads east. The door at the end is a great block of adamantine.
Oh, we critically hit it.
I was not going to haste the steam giant. That would have been really bad.
Go even faster. Just kill us already. Do it fast.
Roll
Alright.
D12.
Keep walking.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that would have actually been okay.
Yeah.
There are 3 slots in the door at about waist height.
Well, that's just not good.
Put a key in one.
What did they look like besides slots?
That's key and key. Did we see columns anywhere?
No, we
Haven't
haven't
seen
seen
any
any columns.
Why did that say column? Oh. That's misleading.
No, we just haven't gotten there yet. So we have 3 slots.
Actually, I can move it so you can see the door.
And there's 3 slots in the door.
There are 3 slots in the door. They're like maybe this wide each.
Can we see in them?
I'm not peeking.
You look into there, and it looks like the door is like at least a foot thick. It's a very deep slot.
Arm in it.
It's
I
actually
back
it's
off?
very thin. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
it's maybe like an inch thick and maybe 3 or
have
4
one of
inches
your
wide.
Snake go through
I was
it.
going to say, have one of your snakes crawl in and pick the lock.
You send your snake in, and there's nothing in there.
Nothing in there for the snake to do, you mean?
Actually,
I mean, snakes like little holes. They'll probably just be happy there.
your swarm is a magical effect that you summon them, right?
They naturally come to me, and like if they, like some die off, they regenerate when I sleep. So they're not a summon. They don't like poof. They're like actual animals.
Alright.
You hear an animal screaming from the inside.
No, he probably just liked the little hole. He's like, I'm just gonna hang out here now.
Yeah. Your snake reports that there's nothing interesting in this hole, and is wondering why you sent him there.
No, he's like, this is a great hole.
He doesn't
I
like the hole.
He doesn't like the hole?
No, he doesn't
My
like being
snake doesn't like the hole.
It's probably chilly in there. Like, it's made of metal.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry, Snake.
Detect magic.
Snakes do be like roars.
You.
Oh, God. When the GM laughs, it's all over.
Well, I'm just having trouble describing the effect that is on this.
Oh, boy.
If you were to like say detect magic, there's like auras around everything. This seems to have an acute absence of auras on it, like more so than usual. If you can get my meaning.
It's a freaking null zone. Or a null door or something like that.
Anti-magic.
It's antimatter.
There you go. Anti-magic. He appears to be immune to magic.
Put your sword in it.
Put magic things in it.
I'm not going to put the sword of performance anxiety in there.
It'll only fit for a little while, and then it'll change.
Do you have anything else magic we're willing to
Just
put in?
because I want to keep that sword because it's amusing.
Well, you have like another +1 sword.
I know, but I want to. That one I actually use.
Oh, I see. One's for sentimental value.
I have my sentimental value sword, and then I have the sword I actually fight with. Do I have anything else?
Can I put a normal javelin?
Doesn't fit very well.
Doesn't fit very well. What about a normal sword?
Yeah, you slide it in. It fits quite well.
Does anything
Nothing
happen?
happens.
Oh wait, I have a normal sword too. I'm actually carrying 3 swords. Why the heck am I carrying 3 swords?
Probably try putting some magic in it. Probably some magic we're willing to get.
Alright.
What about your javelin spear thing that we never use? Your,
Oh, the lightning staff?
yeah.
Erd had that. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
that's-
I got Erd's items.
No, you did not.
I forgot.
Alright.
Actually, all your items disappeared when you died.
Well, yeah, this is a different person.
Fine, I'll
who's
put my normal
100%
+1
different in every
sword
way.
in there.
But
Okay,
he's her
so now
own
there are 2
individual.
swords in the door and nothing's happened.
Put another sword. Put your regular sword in there.
I'm gonna arrange them so that my +1's in the middle, and then put.
The other 2 in there, nothing happens
To any of them?
when you put them in individually.
Ooh, put them all in together.
Stab them in at the same time.
Yep.
Result in death.
I hand a sword to you. I hand you your sword. I hand you your sword. I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah, we're all going out together.
Yep. Stab and expect electrocution.
Just turn our
Hey,
faces away.
I'm fine with electrocution.
You know, it's not
Insert
my
them in
favorite.
simultaneously,
I know you're
and the door swings open.
Your goblin's
It does,
eyes are
in
closed,
fact,
he's
appear to
facing
be
the
a
other way.
foot thick.
Ooh, columns! We found
And
them.
you find a
Yay, we
very
found the columns. Woohoo!
a lot of columns in this hall. What would you like to do?
Find the throne.
I mean,
You gonna step inside?
Not yet.
after looking around carefully, we step inside.
It's called somebody do. Yeah, that thing. Oh, that's a nice.
24.
It's a room full of columns.
Everything looks on the up and
It's
up.
an enormous chamber colored in pastels. A forest of massive, many-hued columns support the ceiling.
It's colorful.
And then the door slams shut.
Ah!
With
your
us
face.
inside.
What? We didn't get inside?
We didn't get inside fast enough. All right, ready?
Aw.
Yep, doing it again.
1, 2, 3.
Door opens.
All right.
Swings,
Then we-
swings open.
Go
We go inside.
Pull your swords with you,
Yes, of course. Because it's 2 of my swords.
and 30 seconds later,
Could fight.
it slams shut, and it is completely smooth on this side.
We're trapped forever. This is where
Oh,
we
shit.
starve.
This is where we live. Remember we discussed this. We don't have to starve.
What race is your rogue?
Yeah, we don't have to starve here.
I just leveled him up.
Oh,
Galrum's daddy's back!
Oh, he's back! I thought we saw he's dead.
Here!
oh, that's
Yeah,
actually
no.
good. That's easier for me because I don't have to set up the token then.
I love the time paradox here.
And Galrum's not here!
Yep.
Especially since we saw Jay-Zan's dead body outside in the tomb. So
Yeah, but you also saw Asara's
maybe
dead
maybe
body
you were
outside.
mistaken. Maybe it was actually Wyron.
Yeah, but you also saw
and I
my
would've-
dead body outside of the tomb, too.
If
So.
it was Wyron, we
That's
wouldn't be
true.
able to recognize it. It would have been like a red puddle.
That's true. Hey! I know that drow.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't.
Leaning against the wall on the inside as you step through is Jay-Zan, and he's like, "Took you long enough."
I don't know where your son is.
I do not
Good.
know who this son is.
I feel that's probably a good thing.
Well, cool. We're trying to find a throne. Have you seen a throne?
I've seen a lot of thrones.
In this room?
So, many columned room.
I see a thing.
All right, let's go forward.
To the north, you can see a.
Looks like a frog.
I hope it's a frog.
That
Yes.
24 feet above the floor in the northwest corner. It's a mosaic relief sculpture of a green devil's face.
Not a frog.
Appears to be exactly the same as the one that was in the entrance hall.
Oh. Interesting.
Interesting.
And each column is 3 feet in diameter.
Okay, shall we go north? Shall we go straight, or shall we go south?
I I saw a thing south.
or everywhere. I mean, it's a very large hall.
It is a very large hall.
Well, there's the thing to the south. Let's walk that direction.
All right, we'll head south.
It's so
Oh,
big.
hey, that's so big. How about we go forward a little, then we'll go south? How's
Yeah.
that sound?
Or if we just go diagonally.
Right through the columns.
Because there's columns.
I guess I'll check for traps.
Yay!
Okay.
We
We're
have a
all
trap.
checking for traps.
Yeah, but he's better at it than we are.
You don't find any traps.
I mean,
He's actually.
if it's investigation, I only have a +12.
Oh my!
Only. Hey, there's the throne.
Nothing too major.
You do in fact see a throne.
Okay, so we needed. Keys.
You also see a door to the north. You also saw some doors, 3 doors to the north
I think we have 2 keys.
that have a strange glow to them.
I don't trust glowing doors.
Yeah, glowing doors are not. Do you want to open the glowing doors first?
I'm gonna look for keyholes.
Yeah, let's
Wait, how many keys do we have?
I know we have the one. Did you guys have one before?
I think so. I don't remember though.
do we have another key?
Throne that is. I heard that's key and keyed. So it's. Oh, the throne is a key and is keyed. You use key. Well, let's go check the throne because that's the riddle. So we'll check the throne first.
Yeah, just make sure you didn't skip something. You might have, but you might not have.
Because we have that one key.
You do have, and it's for some reason you know that its name is the first key.
Yeah.
You walk up to the throne. There's an ebony dais. Contrasting with the pastel colors of the floor and pillars of the hall is the stark blackness of the huge dais on the south wall, atop which sits an obsidian throne inlaid with silvered ivory skulls. Upon the throne rests a crown made of gold and a scepter made of electrum, with a gold knob on one end and a silver cap on the other.
Sorry.
And it looks like this.
It's fancy.
Lovely.
And
Your
shiny.
snake should like it.
Yeah.
That's snakes on it. And skulls.
Yeah. Snakes like both those things.
And I'm so glad Galvin's not here. He would sit down on it and put the crown on. Just
Why wouldn't you?
no. Search. You want to search for keyholes?
Yeah, I'll search around for any type of keyholes.
Roll a perception.
12.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice, nice. The crown and scepter are really nice. So you think the crown's worth 25,000 gold, and the scepter's worth 12,500 gold.
I'll also search for keyholes.
That's
25.
25.
25.
I mean, not much you can do when you roll.
When you inspect the throne,
You got distracted by the shinies.
Yeah.
there's a small replica of the crown inlaid in silver on the lower front panel of the seat.
Always
Put this.
With skulls, never a bad idea.
Of course not.
There was past trauma of being told to look for a gold.
Oh.
Okay, so I found like it was like a little crown in there. Is the crown the key? The crown can be a key. Anything can be a key.
Who has the key?
We all have the key.
Okay.
Part of
It's
the
in the bag of holding that you don't have.
that we wish we had.
Yeah.
We thought about it.
Okay, well here, try to put the key in the hole.
There isn't a hole.
There isn't a hole. There's a small inlay of a crown on the front of it.
It's in silver.
Yeah. But the crown itself is gold, right?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Check the back. Did you check the back?
I got a 25. I checked
Okay, you
all
checked
over. Like he was just looking at the money. And I'm carefully perusing this place.
Check the crown.
Can I take the crown?
Don't touch it.
It's too late. We've touched it.
Yeah, you pick up the crown. It's very nice. Gold.
Nothing weird about it. Means it's not so. The crown being gold means it's
I mean,
not
as
silver.
far as your normal senses can detect, it is a fairly mundane crown.
Do we want to do any extra sensing things?
None of us have detect magic anymore. Do we?
I used it.
Oh, do we have detect magic?
I thought you did.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Because I just did detect magic
Oh, okay.
on the door, because that's how we knew the door had no magic. It was absence of magic.
Yeah, what was up with that? That was weird, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. You guys gonna come back at some point? Matter?
What would you like to do?
Put the crown on Earth's head.
No, that's not. I don't need to be. Also,
Are you
Earth's
you're
dead.
not doing
Yeah,
detect
Earth's dead.
magic?
You don't know who
Okay, I will
it
do
is.
detect magic again.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it
Uh,
would still be up
the-
for 10
What
minutes.
is it for
Crown?
10 minutes?
Thought so.
Oh yeah, it is for 10 minutes, so yeah, it would still be up.
Okay. Well, the other thing you would have noticed is that the columns radiate.
Detect magic.
All of them. Oh, none of them.
They radiate transmutation magic,
Oh crap.
and the crown and the gold knob of the scepter radiate an aura of abjuration magic, while the silver end of the scepter has an aura of necromantic magic.
I don't know what that means. I know necromancy. I
forgot
meant
what
the other
abjuration
thing.
Abjuration's typical shield is an abjuration
okay, yeah.
spell. It's the ones that do shielding,
Protection.
protection. I think.
Take
Okay.
the safe end. That's not.
Because I know transmutation. I know which one that does.
What does transmutation do?
It changes things.
Okay. They're gonna change into dragons.
Oh my gosh, all of them dragons.
Adult dragons.
That would.
Ancient dragon.
Ancient dragons. No, I feel like there's not enough space for them all to be ancient dragons.
They will be squished. They will actually squish us.
It's okay. They typically hate each other, so maybe they'll fight each other.
Dragons.
I think
Different colors. Don't some of them have beef with other colors?
Generally, the metallics and
It's
chromatics.
metallics and chromatics that don't like each other.
I think just
Chromatics are typically evil, and metallics are typically not evil.
I think just the sheer
put
volume
it
of ancient dragons would just squish
Realistically.
us.
Yeah. And then the gemstones are all neutral and psionic.
Do you want to look around the other
Yeah.
things, I guess?
Huh. All right. Put the crown back.
Wait, take the scepter too.
No, one.
Leave it for now.
That's what you always say. We never do.
Yes, we do.
I feel like we do.
Sometimes. Yeah.
I want to go check the thing before my eyes wear off.
Oh, the doors.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to go check. Well, yeah, the doors, but I also wanted to check the
Think of the
Scary
frog.
face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go check the frog before my eyes wear off.
Oh,
Wait a minute. What's that thing in the south in that corner? No, see that?
I think that's a hole.
Scary hole.
It's a hole.
Is there a
Yeah.
hole in the right corner?
Yeah, you can see a pile of something off to the southeast corner.
Is it glowing magically?
Yes. No. Is it?
You do actually see a strong aura of conjuration.
Yes, it is glowing magically.
Okay.
Let's go check that first since we're closer.
Sure.
Okay.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna conjure dragons.
Trying to conjure something.
Conjure things.
Strewn in the southeast corner is a heap of charred bones and skulls, plus the crisp and blackened remains of clothing and gear, arms and armor. A thoroughly awful and frightening sight.
Ew.
But you can see a huge glowing orange gem in the center of the destruction.
And is that where the conjuring is coming from?
Yes, a very strong aura of conjuration. So strong, you think it might have had something to do with a wish spell.
Ew.
Somebody wished that they
Could
would
be something with a wish.
I wish to be burned.
No,
That's
no.
a weird wish.
I wish to be hot, because you know with wish spells you always have to check your phrasing.
Make me
Yeah, you're not sure if it was caused by a wish spell or perhaps it can cast the wish spell. You're not sure.
How about we check the other corner first and leave that be
Before we touch it? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll check the other corner before we
Nothing
touch
in the
it.
other corner.
No, the one with the...
Oh, the on the
Scary
top.
face.
Scary face. I'm gonna
Yeah.
check scary face.
Which side?
Towards the door.
Okay.
I want to check scary face before my eyes wear off. Before I lose my eyes.
Yeah, there is a mosaic relief sculpture of a green devil's face.
Is it magical?
You can't tell.
I don't know.
Here, actually, I can tell you what type it is.
Throw a sphere at it.
Is that like the
Thinking
thing?
might be teleportation.
Is that like the thing?
It
that
is conjuration magic.
Conjuration.
Is it like the thing by the front that we went through? We didn't go through because we thought it would just kill us.
I don't know why you'd think that.
Because
I don't
it's
know.
It was a green devil face in the main room that was black inside,
Yeah.
solid black.
Is
Seemed
it
a
solid
little-
black
There is
inside
also a
this?
door.
Yeah, I want to check the door too.
I see a blue and a purple door.
Yeah.
There's a small door that is
Can I goblin check?
shimmering in faint blue light.
Okay. Any magic auras?
Teleportation is conjuration.
You have to conjure a person in a different place than it was.
So, alright, so we got a blue door, we got a, looks like a purple door, and then I know I thought I saw a third door.
Yes, it's of fire. Actually, yep, a lilac color, sort of violet-like.
Do they glow different colors in magic detection?
What kind of magic stuff?
Yeah, do I see any magic on the doors?
None of any note.
Okay.
Just faint arrows that might relate to the color being glowy.
Alright, so we've got the conjuration thingy, we got the other conjuration thingy, we've got the protection thingies, we got the pillars are all thingies, and then we got the doors.
And the wish thing.
That was the other conjuration thingy.
Yeah, the
Let's-
wish gem thing.
Well, the one thing was necromantic. The gym thing's surrounded by bodies. Let's go touch the necromantic thing.
So what do we want to do first? We got doors, we got things, we could not find a keyhole.
I mean, okay, so the scepter and crown had protection stuff on it, right?
The knob was
The gold end.
the gold ball was protection. The pointy end was necromantic.
And then the
And
crown was
the
also
crown was
protection.
abjuration.
It was abjuration.
Okay, so maybe we take that because maybe that'll be helpful.
Both of them.
Yeah, but I have a sneaking suspicion if we take them off of the things, all of the things that are all spells holding that up might trigger, and we might go boom.
Okay, fair enough.
But we already took the crown off and it didn't happen.
We lifted it up. We didn't take it off of the pillar, off of the throne.
True. Okay.
I'm in hyper paranoid mode right now.
Understandable. I think
A giant thing just tried to roll me over.
you're the only one of the original party left currently. Oh yeah! Wait, no, you left though. That doesn't count.
Yeah, you went on vacation.
You went
I
on
was here the whole time.
Vacation.
vacation.
He took a vacation.
You
Yeah,
couldn't handle
you've been in
yourself.
this room for like
20
200
years.
years. You're an elf, so it's been like 200 years. You're actually you're middle-aged now. To old age.
Hiding from Gelrum's mom.
The divorce was really bad.
I didn't realize you guys were going to get through all of them.
All right, so what do we want to do? We've
What are
got.
you doing? What are you doing?
Okay.
Do you want to do a door?
There's the deadly wish
You
sphere.
want to go to the deadly wish sphere? Okay, we're gonna go to the deadly wish sphere.
The orange thing?
Yeah. We'll start in one corner and
Work our way around.
Go counterclockwise.
yeah,
Throw
we'll
last.
do the throne last.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Rock paper scissors to see who picks it up.
We like poke it out of there with a javelin.
Yeah, you kind of roll it out. It's a gem, so it's got facets, and it kind of doesn't roll very well. But you're able to
Golf
roll it out.
Then
Yep.
pick it up.
You pick it
Pick it
up?
up.
Yep.
Okay.
Mr. Goblin likes the shiny.
Mr. Goblin picks up the gem. You have a gem. You feel like you might be able to cast a spell through it.
Did somebody literally just wish that they set themselves on fire?
Again, it's a wish spell. Gotta check your phrasing. All right. So.
Are you going to cast the spell?
Do you want to cast the spell?
Want to check the rest of the room first?
I mean, this now we have.
I mean, you guys can go like 30 feet away, and then I can cast the spell. In
Do you know
case.
what spell you want to cast? I don't know either.
I mean, there's a spell in it, right?
You can feel, you sense that there is a spell contained within the gem, and based on the conjuration aura that you felt, and it seems strong enough that it might be a wish related. Perhaps it allows you to cast wish.
Or it's somebody else's wish for you to die.
You wanna?
Yeah. We can get some distance and let Mr. Goblin try it out.
All right. Well, we'll take some distance and let Mr. Goblin try it out.
Okay. Do you need to pull up a PHB so you can read the wish spell? It's very specific. And
You have to be exceptionally specific. Do you know what you're wishing
unless
for?
you choose from one of the ones that are listed, and then you can be slightly less.
What are we here
specific.
for, anyways? I can't remember.
What? We're here.
That gold
Staff.
staff of what's his face?
7.
Oh, still looking for that.
For money and
Yes.
to get money and leave alive.
Hey, you can always try to wish Erd back to life.
I mean, we have fun now. So it's okay. Plus, I don't think Mr. Goblin knew Erd. Good wish.
Okay.
Can you go back to that? That'd be weird.
What would you like to do after the wish spell? Let's figure that out. Somewhere down.
Provided nothing explodes
Yeah, of
and
course.
nobody dies,
course.
and there's no like, oops.
Those seem like safe assumptions.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
What, the doors?
Yeah, we're gonna do the doors next. We're doing the room in counterclockwise, and we're gonna
Okay, so you're
end
gonna
it
go
with-
head up to the northeastern door.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to check your phrasing. Have you ever seen the movie Wishmaster?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I was laughing because similarly wishing for a legendary magic item or artifact might instantly transport you to the presence of the item's current owner.
Yeah, which is not always a good thing.
It could get us to the end of the dungeon, and by us, me, just Mr. Goblin all alone.
You can handle it.
One-on-one, a Sararak fight.
I used to have a GM years ago that was so particular with wish spells that it would literally take somebody like 20 minutes with a piece of paper, and they'd be writing out the contract of exactly how it was phrased. Because if they misphrased anything, he'd find a way to screw you.
We can wish that Astarak is dead and just get propelled forward in time to a point where he is dead.
Well, technically he's a lich, so he's already dead.
That is true.
Yeah.
Or dead. Permanently gone.
Destroyed utterly.
Destroyed. Or what you could do is you could wish to know
Wish Astarak
Wish to
Astarak
know
was
or that the
never
entire
became
party-
a lich.
has knowledge of the safest way to navigate the thing to get to what we're looking for. But you have to phrase it in a way that there's no loopholes. Because then the entire party that's currently here knows the safest passage to get to the thing that we need to get.
We wish for that.
Not in those words.
So I feel like
How would you like to phrase the
Yeah,
wish?
you gotta phrase that.
I gotta
And it has to be you, and not.
Not me.
write it down. Yeah, get like 20 minutes. With my paper.
You can do it.
You-
We believe in you.
Less than 20 minutes.
Okay, well, while the writing is going on, I guess we could head up to the because there's 3 doors, right?
Well,
Okay.
yeah. There's blue on the west and east, and then there's violet in the middle.
Oh, okay.
But
So
we
the-
will wait until after the wish too. But it's good to have a plan.
Yeah.
You know, at least to begin with.
Yeah. Make sure there's no loopholes.
There's always loopholes.
No, not if you're playing with a lawyer.
Not a lawyer. My pet dog.
Pet dog.
Hey, it's an important job.
Bark, bark, woof, woof, bark, woof.
I don't think that would be a good wish.
I used to know people who would literally write them out, word for word.
I'm not good with
Words.
words.
Well, before you say it,
Give it away
get away now.
for proofreading.
We have faith in you.
I don't have faith in myself.
We have faith. Faith that
What
you
are we
will-
looking for?
The rod of 7 parts, but the one that's located in this particular dungeon. So you have to specify.
Thank you.
What's in there?
Sweet tarts.
I will take some sweethearts because I like sweethearts. Oh no, I'm good. Sweethearts are awesome. Thank you. So make sure you specify the staff of 7 parts, or the rod of 7 parts that's currently located in this particular, which we don't know which part number it is, and all I'm hearing is my things making noises in the microphone.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. That just sounded wrong.
ASMR.
That was unpleasant. Like, you guys, like, why are you crumbling that directly in my ear?
This is the ASMR portion of the show.
There's one tart with sweetness.
Alright.
All right, let's.
Hold on. I have to figure out what our names are.
Oh.
This also relies on us staying alive.
As long as all 4 of us remember it.
And what is your name?
Oh, put Galram on there just in case.
Oh.
Galram is dead.
Galram is dead.
For now.
Forever.
Galram
the ashes
has
came
a
from?
flu. Has the flu. He caught super influenza and had to go outside. His body temperature, his temperature is like 200 degrees.
He's
Or something.
the bio-fascist over there.
His blood is boiling.
I mean,
That actually sounds pretty good. Very
Had to
short
make
and
an
sweet and to the
example.
point.
Shall we?
some
And
children just don't.
I'm pretty sure he will find a loophole somehow.
We're all doomed.
But hey, it's worth trying.
Kill us, we want to kill you.
I wish for the following persons to have knowledge of the safest route through the Tomb of Horrors to get to the piece of the rod of 7 parts that is held within. Mr. Goblin, Thud, Asara, Jazan, and Gil.
So I will take that as you are sort of duplicating the effect of like what divination or one of those kind of spell. Clairvoyance, is that one of the ones where you ask a question and you get a response to that kind of thing?
Or like scrying where
Scrying,
where
but
it kind of tells you where the thing is.
Yeah, it's sort of replicating a 8th level or lower divination spell is sort of what we're going with. So you are all bestowed. So you want the knowledge of how to safely?
The safest passage. Knowledge of the safest passage.
Okay. You all receive sort of a telepathic image of taking the crown, putting it on your head. Make sure I get this right. Take the crown, put it on your head, and touch the silver end of the scepter to the crown.
Oh, that's why the crown on the front was silver.
Alrighty, so which one of us?
And then
Mr. Goblin
you see an image of touching the silver end to that little inlay on the throne.
So you go bink and then
Your view shifts through the throne to some passage beyond, in which you can see a mithril door, and you see it hacked apart with weapons. And where therein you see a room filled with treasure. And then that is where your vision fades.
Alrighty.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so does Mr. Goblin
Good
want
job.
Mr. Goblin will do the thing.
He's going to jump on the throne and put on the crown?
Put on the crown.
Okay. You put on the crown.
Have to make an intelligence save of 15 or
That's what's the
greater.
safest path. It doesn't mean it's a safe path.
As soon as you put on the crown, you instantly know that the only way you can take it off is by touching the scepter to it. You also can see the entire room in daylight, as if it was filled with daylight.
Is it pretty?
Well,
Shit, maybe I should
You can
take
see
the crown.
another. You can see another green devil face on the eastern corner, up 25 feet as well.
Maybe I should take the crown, that way I can actually have somewhat good vision under dark.
You don't need that.
I'll touch it
glad I
with the
didn't
silver
put that on
part.
because that would have been like
You take the scepter and touch it to the silver end.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is where I die.
You are instantly snuffed out, turning into a fetid powder.
Damn.
You're dead?
I'm just gone.
You just
Poof,
puff,
Mr. Goblin.
puff of powder.
Ooh.
And the crown and scepter clatter onto the throne.
Well, now.
The goblin's spirit is like, oops.
The goblin spirit is like, whoops. Do we want to revive?
Technically, we've had a. Oh no, you two escaped the steam dragon.
Well, we had an unconscious, 2 deaths, and
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring
Asara's
Mr. Goblin
fine.
back?
You can bring back Mr. Goblin if you want.
Okay, he might not be a goblin.
That's fine. He's
He's still
gonna be Mr.
named
Goblin.
Mr. Goblin.
Yes.
Mr. Goblin the elf.
Are you casting reincarnate?
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
It's the resurrection. Or something better. You gotta have a body for reincarnate, don't you?
I don't know. I hadn't read it yet.
You're not. You look at the powder, and it normally, like if it was a disintegrate spell, you'd be able to work, but for some reason it doesn't work on this one.
No.
Put me in a pouch.
Okay.
I'm tempted to touch the ball sides of the powder.
You do, nothing happens.
Touch it without wearing it.
I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, I said touch it without wearing it.
You touch the silver end of the crown without wearing it?
I mean, Mr. Goblin ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you're not there.
Yeah.
So how is it
But-
supposed to be the safest passage?
Stupid witch spell. Let's see.
It's the safest passage for not Mr. Goblin.
Yeah, I mean clearly.
And not
What would you
Clyde.
like to do?
So disintegrated. That didn't do anything to the crown or anything, right? Or...
You casting disintegrate?
No. Mr. Goblin got disintegrated, but that
The
touching
crown
thing
scepter seemed absolutely fine.
didn't- Okay.
I don't think disintegrate's a druid spell.
I'm not disintegrating it.
That's a wizard only. Maybe sorcerers have it. I guess you're all probably by the throne here.
Oh wait, was it a silver crown?
It was a gold crown.
There's a gold crown
No, never mind.
on the chair.
In the vision.
No, it was the same
Oh.
crown and scepter and everything. And
So we did something wrong that it didn't tell us. Okay.
Yeah.
If I take the scepter and I touch
Do it the other way.
Huh?
Do it the other way.
I was just going to. I'm not going to put it on the crown, but if I just touch the scepter to the little insignia.
The inline? Which side?
The silver? No, the silver is what we saw.
Silver
Silver
is
is what we saw, so that should be the right way.
Yeah, but the silver is also what we saw touching it.
Can I try the gold? Just for shits and giggles.
Nothing happens.
Try the
Now do
silver.
the other side.
Okay, I tried the silver.
Try the silver.
Then I disintegrate.
The throne sinks down into the floor and reveals a 5-foot passage. That leads
Okay,
south.
so you were just our sacrifice.
Yeah, Mr. Goblin's spirit is like, fuck you guys.
We didn't know. It's your wish.
Do you have another backup character?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put the crown on my back.
I got like 2 more. Okay.
All right. We'll just use Mr. Goblin and let me know when you're ready, and he'll enter the fray.
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, considering we have like 15 minutes. So.
Yeah. So we continue to this room here.
Oh boy.
Ooh, colorful.
Trap checking.
The walls of the area ahead are untarnished and gleaming copper panels set between rare woods inlaid with ivory. The ceiling is silver, formed so as to reflect an amplified light brought into the place. The chamber widens to the south, where a set of gently sloping steps lead upward. The 6 steps from nearest to farthest are made of onyx, pink marble, lapis, black marble, yellow serpentine, and malachite.
Okay.
Upon the black marble step is a large cylindrical key of bronze, hereafter called the second key.
Now we have 2 keys. So.
The door is solid mithril. It is, doors at the top of the stairs are 14 feet wide and 28 feet tall. They're made of solid mithril.
So I have this really bad feeling because I'm like what I am. I just want to cast my breath weapon.
What?
What?
I want to cast my breath weapon and watch it bounce around because it's all reflective. It's in a reflective room.
You just want to kill stuff.
The walls are copper and the ceiling is silver.
Yeah, so it's reflective and it'll bounce. But no. Trap check?
He's going to look for traps.
You don't find any traps. There is the cylindrical key of bronze and the mithril door.
Who wants to step on the dead
Do the doors look like they have keyholes in them?
Well, the vision, the super helpful vision that totally saved
Are
us.
you walking up the stairs?
No, I'm going to see if I can see it from here.
Yeah, well, with the light of your torch being reflected around you, it's actually pretty easy to see. You can see a cup-like depression with a hemispherical concavity with a central hole. It's a cup-like depression, comma, a hemispherical concavity with a central hole. Looks as though maybe you could fit the second key in it if you were to pick up the second key and put it in there.
Yeah, but we haven't found a place for the first key. Still confusing. Okay.
This is the mithril door that you saw in your vision.
Yeah, I don't trust the vision anymore.
Okay.
This character has no
Just
knowledge of
add an
visions.
extra step.
Yeah, it didn't tell us we had to nuke someone first.
Yeah.
All right, thief, go do your thing.
You think the vision would actually show the person who did the crown thing disintegrating?
Jayzan walks up. There's a key on the ground.
You gonna take it?
That was not me.
I don't pick up random keys.
Okay, you're just
Have
gonna.
a snake pick up?
Oh, I have Mage
tried to
Hand.
say
I forgot I
pick up
had
the
that.
key.
I have
Oh,
Mage Hand now.
Oh, well,
what's your character?
It's a Warlock.
okay, well then you can mage hand the key.
Yes.
Whoop.
Or you can have the snake pick up the key.
Either way.
I'll just Mage Hand the key into the thing.
And Jason can step all the way back.
Carefully. Don't slip.
Okay, so Mage Hand, pick up the key, stick it in the cavity.
Probably get disintegrated again.
Lightning arcs out from the door and hits you for 1 point of lightning damage.
Oh.
I throw my shield up. I jump in front of it.
It happens in an instant.
Eh.
I was not surprised
You have the alert feat.
because I cannot be surprised.
I knew
You
that
have
was
a
coming.
weapon of warning, or you have the alert feat.
The feature,
Oh yeah.
the level 3 feature,
yeah.
cannot be surprised.
You're like, I knew
Did
I
we
was
decide that class was a little overpowered?
Eh. All right. But did the door open?
Nope.
Can I?
And the key, it breaks your
out again?
concentration of mage, and then the key clatters to the ground.
Okay, so if we want to trust the vision and like just attacking it, just attack.
If I, so I'm gonna fly. I've
Wait,
winged
it's
boots.
lightning.
Well, I'm just gonna fly up to it because I don't trust the stairs because they're different colors.
You saw Jizan walk up on them.
Okay,
I was going-
Jaden's fine.
it-
Well,
it's
if I get
frightening.
close to it and look
Also,
for a
drow, so
smaller
I'm a
keyhole.
superior race. So,
I'm also drow. Fight you.
so it's okay for both
You're
of us.
you're weaker than I am though.
Oh,
I'm a
really?
lady drow.
Oh, you're from one of those backwater cities.
Oh. I'm staying out of this.
Fight you.
I will walk up and pick up the key.
You pick up the second key.
Can I look for another keyhole? Did we do that
Roll
already?
a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
If that does, my next
13.
character is also a drow.
That
right?
is
So
not
it's still a
enough.
drow.
So many drow.
Yep.
It's like, yes, this is my search party.
You are frightened.
Oh.
Actually,
I think you're immune to
I'm
frighten.
immune to fright or to fear.
You're immune to
All right
fear.
then.
Level 10 paladin.
I really wish I had that
I guess
power.
that makes you
You and
immune.
allies within 10 feet gain immunity to versus frightened.
Yes.
All right, well that's problematic. it's the antipathy spell. You are frightened, but you are currently immune because of your aura of the key, and you
You feel like you should be
you
afraid
remain
of it, but you're
frightened
not.
while you can see the key, or while you're within 60 feet of it. And you must use your movement to move to the nearest safe spot in which you cannot see the key, moving within 60 feet. However, your aura negates that effect.
So I just look at the key and go, huh. See if I can stick it in the.
You're gonna stick it in the key,
Yeah.
in the hole.
In the
Lightning
hole.
arcs out, and you take 5 lightning damage.
I resist lightning.
Okay, then you take 2.
That's why I was the one picking up the key. Because it was like, I resist lightning damage.
But is there a second hole?
Katie.
There is 1 hole.
Are you sure?
Yep, I'm sure.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, let's see what happens. We turn the key.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you touch the key to the door, the lightning hits you.
But-
You're not able to hold it in place.
Oh, okay. Stand behind me and mage hand it?
You just did that.
What if I use her as a shield for the mage
That's
hand?
what I'm saying.
It doesn't seem to. It gets blown back by when you touch the key and you take.
Try the other key.
The first key,
Yeah.
similarly shaped to the second key.
We'll
But
try
the first
putting
Who's
first
trying
key.
it?
I'll do it.
You'll do it.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh god.
He's getting stronger.
Eh.
Rest in peace, Asha. You're alive for like 3 minutes.
Fastest turnover ever.
You take 8 lightning damage.
8?
Oh wow.
It is getting more powerful.
So it's basically doing
Probably
the same
not,
thing.
but-
Pretty much.
All right, screw it. Hack the door down.
Okay. You attack the door.
I'm gonna attack the door.
That is what our deceptive vision
You attack
said.
the door, and the door starts to gush forth blood.
Ew.
It
Ew.
cascades down the steps and starts to fill the southernmost step, the floor below there. And it's running out down the.
I'm gonna climb on the walls.
Okay, you climb up on the wall, so you're.
I don't need any of this door blood on my shoes.
Yeah.
You know,
Asha's gonna fly a little.
you know,
She's got wing boots.
this isn't even the weirdest thing we've ever seen.
It isn't, but it's gross.
It is gross, but this isn't the weirdest thing we've ever seen.
Keep hacking at
The
it.
gushing intensifies, and there's more and more blood. It's a waterfall of blood running down, and it's starting to rise.
Kill it
up.
faster!
Help me!
Eldritch Blast.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna
While
get
flying backwards to get away from the flood
Yeah, can I
of
start
blood.
getting out?
Alright, fine, if they're leaving, I'm leaving.
You Eldritch Blast the door?
I
Yeah.
don't want to
The blood?
drown in blood, okay?
You
I
Eldritch
think
Blast
it's
the blood?
reasonable.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
no other way
Okay.
Door.
All of the blood immediately turns into poison gas. Everyone make, actually,
Really? I'm me.
oh no, never mind. That was a different thing.
Disappointing.
Let's see. Yeah, you hit the door, and more blood starts to gush out of the door.
I am doing also radiant damage. Just putting that out there. Because all my attacks do 1d8 radiant.
It doesn't seem to have any additional effect to that.
Okay. Alright, well, if everybody's leaving, I'll leave.
Wait, it didn't turn into poison gas? I would have stayed for that.
Actually, the door behind the throne is closed.
We're gonna drown in blood.
Okay, then
Sounds like a horrible way to go.
I guess we're gonna help break the door down.
No, that would probably be a terrible idea.
Or you can try healing the door.
Aw, because it got hurt. It's bleeding.
Cast Speak with Dead, see if it works on the door.
Kill it faster.
Well, if others would help,
I'll help kill
I'm
it
pretty
fast.
sure I can.
Now that I
sneak
notice
attack
the
door.
exit is closed, I'll help.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
So what you doing?
thunderous smite on the door.
At this point, the blood has now probably risen to the second or third step.
Does anybody know water breathing?
Is blood
I
the
don't know if
same
it
as
works in
water?
blood.
It's liquidy.
Liquidy breathing.
And I mean, blood has oxygen in it.
Yeah, that's why it's red.
Damn, I knew it should have been a vampire.
Oh, yes, I don't need to breathe.
You don't need to breathe.
Undying Warlock.
Oh.
What you gonna do?
I have water breathing.
Still rising.
Cast water breathing.
I don't know.
You don't feel very safe.
I'm gonna keep attacking it.
Yeah, produce
All
flame.
the attacks just seem to make the blood flowing faster.
I cast
Okay.
Spare the Dying on the door.
Let's
Go through all my
I'm
cantrips.
going to heal the door.
You cast heal?
I don't think I actually have heal. No, but I have cure wounds.
My character's not breathing, by the way.
It's fine, I don't care.
What level of cure wounds are you casting?
My cantrips aren't good enough, that's what it is.
I've already used my 4. Wait, yeah, so I'll have to do third.
Third? It's starting to staunch the flow. The door appears to be slightly healed, but the blood is still flowing.
What if we put a health potion on it?
Yeah, try pouring a health potion on it.
Doesn't work.
Damn.
It's wasted on health.
Just kind of flows away.
Okay.
Try to scoop it back into the bottle.
It's long gone.
Let's
You have a bottle of blood.
Blood with some health potion. It'll heal like
That's so
one
good.
health.
You have healthy blood.
Healthy blood.
Very healthy blood.
This is very healthy blood. If you have meat, make a vampire friend. give it to them.
The blood is now at the top step. You're all.
All right, I'm gonna cast. I'm basically gonna unload my entire spell wad to cast Cure Wounds on it. So that's 4 level 1s. I think I have 1 level 2.
Okay, you cast
and then-
one first level spell and the flow of blood stops. You needed to have 4 levels of spell.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now what? We're in this like bloody chamber. Okay.
I think my familiar's pretty excited about it though.
Once you're familiar.
I don't know, probably Nim.
And I guess that's where we're going to stop for the night. In
Yeah.
a mostly filled foyer. Foyer mostly filled with blood.
Put Galrum's dad back.
I guess it won't be a spoiler at this point since I didn't give you any tips after this room that the gem was cursed.
Yeah.
What?
Whatever gave you that idea.
The gem is actually a cursed magic item. If any character touches it and attempts to cast a wish spell using it, a reversed or distorted version of the wish's fulfillment will bring harm to that character and all named in the wish.
I named all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, I forgot to do the other thing. Oh well.
Oh well.
I forgot the second part.
What's the second
What
part?
was it?
Something else.
That's okay. I can just spell.
I mean, this
It would
character's not
be
affected.
spoilers for if
No
you were playing this
spoilers.
game. Also, that was a spoiler, but whatever.
Man. Spoilers.
All right. Well.
We get to have a family reunion next week.
Oh, and my post on the D&D Facebook page was just approved.
Yay!
Yay.
Welcome.
They can watch us
Thanks
end.
everyone for joining. We stream live every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m., which it is 20 seconds away from. And I hope you all have a good night. Just do that.
Bye.
And then...
Thank you.